All right, let's look at Ethereum versus Bitcoin. So this is ETH BTC on the weekly chart. Here's our 200 week. Last time back in June, last year at a capitulation in the bear market, we hit off the 200 week and we got a couple tests near it. We're approaching that now. I know a lot of people that follow this think we're going lower. I'm not really convinced yet. If we are going lower, we're going to get a close under that and decisive one. Otherwise, if we don't close and you see another candle like that, watch out. I think that would likely bring altcoins up powerfully. But I do think, right, altcoins I wouldn't even touch altcoins with BTC or, whatever your trading pair is, whatever your favorite alt is against Bitcoin. Until Ethereum hits this target, I would probably steer clear from, switching any Bitcoin to any alts if you're looking to do that, right? And even buying alts with fiat is probably not a great idea until at least we get down in this area. Now, it could happen this week, could be next week, right? But we're likely not just going to hit it and rock it out. We might get a couple attempts around this area. So look at the rounded top here. I could see the case being made for lows. But we have a couple steps here, right? One is the 200 week. That's still a big one. Two would be this low here at 5,400 Satoshis. This was like 5,888 or something like that, just under 5,900. So keep that in mind. Actually, what I'm going to do right now is probably set an alert here, right? Just so I can, get the notification. You can always do that. Just right click, it's that quick. And then, we have another one down here. Maybe I set an alert there just in case. Maybe it'll never trigger, right? And then, could we come potentially all the way down here? That would be pretty rough. I don't know if I see that just yet. If we are, there's not really clear levels here. I think we might be able to hold this. If not, maybe this. But looking at the weekly chart, we have some room to go down. The Fisher transform is triggering down here. I'd like to put in a lower, a higher low rather, on the Fisher if we get down here. But look at the RSI, still weak. But why am I not convinced that we're going a whole lot lower than 55 to 6,000 sats is? If you zoom in a little bit here, right? Look at the 3-day chart. Look how low we are already. We have some room to go down. But the 3-day, when you get a triple on the 3-day, it's not likely going to last a whole lot longer, right? It's not likely to go down, right? Look at the last time, March 2023, that was the bottom, right? We just looked at that on the 3-day, right? That was pretty close to before we got a bounce, right? Now we can't go down further, but when we look at how many red days in a row we have here, right? So maybe we get an initial bounce here in the next week or so. If we get down to, maybe we hit the 200 week and then bounce, and then maybe towards the Q4 we go down again, right? We'll have to look at it and keep it updated. I'll keep you in the loop. But here's the last 3-day, right? Look at our line, where we made our basically our local lows. Look how overdrawn it was, right? The triple check for sure. This you could argue that we didn't really get it. You really want decisiveness down under these levels. We got it here, and that was really the low. So if we're down at the 200 week around 5,900, and the 3-day is looking like that, I'm skeptical that we're going a whole lot lower, at least initially. It might take us getting down to 5,400 area before we get these really overcooked here. But that's what I would be watching for on the macro scale. For the weekly chart to break both of these, it's just unlikely. I know, one man I really do respect in this game, Ben Cowan, which I know most of you should be following him. He's calling for, massive. I think he's like, his targets are way the hell down here. And, it's, I don't know if that's just for clicks or whatever. He's usually not that guy, but I don't really see us going all the way down to, these kind of levels. Bitcoin dominance is relatively high already. Even if it's a 60%, I find it hard to believe that Ethereum's going to lose an additional 2x of its value against Bitcoin in this bull cycle, right? We'll see, right? I think maybe we double bottom with this. 5,000, right? What's the low on this? 4,900. I really don't see the case to come down lower than this, but we'll see. I find maybe we could get in an initial bounce here, right? So we could come down over the next couple of weeks and then kind of do one of these numbers, and then kind of hit this, and then kind of trend sideways, and then before you know it, I mean, it's, we're well into 2024 here, and then I think true alt season would start sometime in Q1. So maybe this I could see, but I mean, down here, I don't buy it. So we'll see who's right. It'd be the first time, that maybe I beat him at something. So we'll see how it goes. Combat, I don't buy that we're gonna lose 5,000 satoshis on ETH BTC pair. So I think if you're looking to convert, Bitcoin to Ethereum, I think these are two great spots, right? Maybe here initially a small amount, and then here would be a bigger amount, depending on the timing too. Everything you got to take in context. So if we come down here, in 2 weeks from now, then I'd be a little bit more worried for sure. But if we come down to the 200 week and then bounce a little bit or hold and then break, and it's all of a sudden like November, December, and we're still above 5,000 satoshis, then this becomes more concrete in my book. So we'll see.